For the past 20 years, the main series Pokemon games have all followed a very similar structure to them. You play as a young trainer who lives near the region's professor. You end up getting handed a regional Pokedex alongside a startup Pokemon, and then boom, you're set to embark on a Pokemon journey and defeat the Pokemon League. This format has worked for decades, and Game Freak has been able to innovate the series enough to keep Pokemon fans hooked onto the Pokemon franchise. Except that this year, they decided to switch things up a little bit and announce a brand new game that's completely different from anything that we've ever seen before, including spin-off games. Pokemon Legends Arceus is set to release in early 2022, and it is a type of Pokemon game that fans have been asking for years, an open-world Pokemon adventure. There are so many different features that can be in this game, and there's only so little that we know so far, which is the reason why today in this video we're going to be talking about 10 features that need to be in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yo, what is going on with you guys? It is your boy KorayNation, aka KorayNation, and welcome right to a brand new video. Before we begin, remember that if any of you guys are new to the channel and you do like what you're seeing, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. Ring that bell and get notified of all content so you guys can go ahead and join the Notification Nation and never miss any content coming to the channel. First feature that we need to be in Pokemon Legends Arceus is for Game Freak to add all Sinnoh mythical Pokemon to the game. The Sinnoh region has 4 mythical Pokemon not counting Arceus. These Pokemon are Fion, Manaphy, Darkrai, and Shaman. If there was a way for Game Freak to introduce these Pokemon to Pokemon Legends Arceus, it would be amazing. It makes sense for this feature to be added to the game as well. The objective of the game is to help create the first Pokemon Pokedex ever. How else would these mythical Pokemon be in the Sinnoh Pokedex if they were never registered into them in the first place? Not only that, but Arceus has never been available to us aside from events, and considering Arceus is the poster mon for the game, it clearly shows that Game Freak is not afraid of including mythical Pokemon to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let me know guys down below which mythical Pokemon that you definitely want to be included in this game. Next up, for features that we need in Pokemon Legends Arceus is for the game to have some form of an antagonist. From everything that we know so far, there hasn't been any indication of any forms of a villain to be included in the game. Some type of antagonist would definitely give Pokemon Legends Arceus a lot more life to it. If the entire game lacks an exciting story and all we essentially do is just run around and catch new Pokemon, it won't take long at all for the game to get dry and very repetitive. There's many ways the Game Freak can manage to do this. Whether it be a pioneer of a future evil organization such as Sinnoh's Team Galactic, for example, or something completely different, an antagonist will make Pokemon Legends Arceus a much better game. Our next feature to be included in Pokemon Legends Arceus is for the game to be fully open world. The biggest aspect of the game's trailer that got Pokemon fans excited was the fact that we are now finally going to be getting an open world Pokemon game for the first time ever. However, it actually hasn't been confirmed whether or not these games will be open world or not, and from what we know, Pokemon Legends Arceus could just be a Pokemon game with only just open world aspects to it. While that is definitely unlikely that Game Freak will end up doing this entire game not being open world would definitely hinder a lot of the exploration aspects of the game. We need Pokemon Legends Arceus to be a game that is fully open world. The next feature that we'll be talking about is for Pokemon Legends Arceus to have a long story. So far, everything we know about the game's plot is that we got to play as a trainer from the early ages of the Sinnoh region, residing in a local village. Our objective is just to help complete the first ever Pokemon Pokedex, as I said earlier when I was talking about the villains. One of the biggest features of open world games throughout the years is that they're usually games that can take a long time to beat. While the main objectives themselves might not take too long, there's a lot included and added to the games that has given a lot of lifetime of longevity and replayability. If Pokemon Legends Arceus ends up just being a short game and doesn't have any long story to it, the game would be a lot less enjoyable. There wouldn't be much to do at all, and the game would definitely be a flop if that ends up being the case. The sixth feature that we need to be included is for character customization. Character customization was first added to the main series Pokemon games of Pokemon X and Y, and since it has been one of the best features that were ever added to the Pokemon games. It gave players a way to make their characters fit themselves while also standing out from other trainers worldwide. I love how the trainers look like in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Imagine what the possibilities of what they could look like if we had ways to customize how they look would end up looking. I do think is one of the features on this list that is more on the unlikely side because of the fact that games take place a long time ago, so the possibilities of like clothing stores is unlikely. However, I think it'll be cool. If Game Freak could somehow figure out a way to incorporate character customization to these games with the trainers that we do have already, there's no doubt that it would be an amazing feature that looks amazing. On top of a long story for Pokemon Legends Arceus, side quests will be a fantastic feature. Side quests have always been one of the biggest aspects of open world video games. If Pokemon Legends Arceus has a good amount of side quests in it, similar to a long story, the game will then get a lot more longevity and replayability. Not only that, but side quests can end up being very fun and compelling to the game as well. Side quests help add a lot of depth to the game's lore by fleshing out the game's resources and characters usually. There's so many different side quests Game Freak could create that would fit perfectly for these games considering we're playing in the early Pokemon world. It's a feature that we definitely need to be included in Pokemon Legends Arceus. It would make the game a lot better, and we need it. And give me some side quests, Masuda, thank you! Wild Pokemon attacking you, the trainer, and not just their Pokemon would be a feature that makes the early Sinnoh region a lot more exciting. This feature would make the entire game's gameplay as well as exploration aspects, which seem to be the game's main purpose, so much more intriguing to the players. I have talked about in a previous video of mine, be sure to peep that if any of you guys have done so already, that the roll mechanic we saw in the short trailer could end up being a way for us to actually dodge Pokemon from attacking us. If this theory ends up actually being true and the feature ends up getting added, Pokemon Legends Arceus will truly end up being a Pokemon title like no other that we've seen before. Before we get into our final 3 features that we need to be Pokemon Legends Arceus, remember that if any of you guys haven't already done so, once again guys, be sure hit the like button down below, and hit that subscribe button, and join the notification nation, ring that bell so you guys get notified. It really helps me out a ton, and it means the world. So if you are enjoying the content, if you're not enjoying the content, you don't gotta do it. But if you're enjoying the content, be sure, subscribe, hit that like button. This next feature is actually a feature that has been in every single main series Pokemon game so far. It is for Pokemon Legends Arceus to have its own post-game. While this may seem like something that will be given, considering how I just said it's been a core staple to the Pokemon series, Pokemon Legends Arceus is completely different from all other titles. Unfortunately, there have been quite a few popular open world games in the past that didn't have anything to do once you really end up being in the game. Yes, I'm looking at you, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Legends Arceus having some type of post-game, regardless of whether it's even a good post-game or not, would make the titles have a lot more content for the players, and that is essential. Pokemon Sword and Shield was the first main series Pokemon title for the Nintendo Switch, and with it came the first ever Pokemon DLCs. The Olive Armor and Crown Tundra came available to players with Pokemon Sword and Shield's expansion pass. DLC content would be a great feature for Game Freak to add down the line after Legends Arceus' release. While some people may not like Nintendo making DLCs, it's a feature that should definitely be added in my opinion. It's a feature that should definitely be added to the games. DLC will give us a lot more content to the games to keep the title more fresh after its release, and depending on what Game Freak does in the DLC, it could end up giving the game a lot of the features that we already discussed about on its own. The final feature that needs to be included in Pokemon Legends Arceus is for the game to have online features. Online open world games have such a unique power to bring players throughout the world together on their goals of exploring. Being able to play with other players has been something the Pokemon Company has always incorporated into the game since the 90s. Pokemon Legends Arceus needs to have online features in it. Now, whether or not the online features are us being able to adventure throughout the Sinnoh region alongside other players, or just being able to battle one another, this feature would help make Pokemon Legends Arceus an amazing title in the Pokemon series. And this is the one feature that I definitely do think that Nintendo will definitely add. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think need to be in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm sure there's a lot of features that you guys may already have thought about that were not included in this video, so guys, be sure to let me know. I'm curious to hear what you guys think, so be sure, do not forget, once again, post a comment down below. Like I said earlier, guys, if any of you guys are new and you do enjoy the content, be sure, drop a like down below and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can join the notification nation and get notified all the videos, all the live streams that we do on the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody has a good one. Peace.